Welcome to Let's Talk Coriana Ali, and welcome back if you are a returning viewer. I'm your host, Jara B, and today we have an incredible guest who's shaking things up in the entertainment industry. She's young, beautiful, and brings a raw, unfiltered personality that will leave you captivated. A visionary, a creator, with a bachelor's degree in business management, she has made her way to the land of entrepreneurs, ready to turn her dreams into reality. While initially pursuing a career in acting, she discovered a passion for being behind the camera. Her journey began in background work, and she soon started creating her own content. She also appeared several times in a Country Wayne skit. Now, she's deep diving into her creative side, exploring the art of storytelling and production. You're about to witness her growth and discovery as she navigates this exciting industry. Join me in welcoming my talented friend, okay, Coriana Ali. Yay! Yay!
How are you?
I am doing amazing. You look beautiful.
Thank you. You look beautiful too, girl.
Thank you, girl.
Okay.
So we have to start this off with a little icebreaker.
Okay.
Because the people need to get to know Coriana Ali.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready to tell them.
All right. So first, what are 3 words you use to describe yourself?
That's a great question.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Let's get into it.
3 words I would use to describe myself: unique, creative, innovative.
Ooh.
I like that.
Yeah, write that down.
Okay, write that down.
Yeah. Put that on a t-shirt I wear.
Tell you.
Okay. So, how do you like to spend your free time?
My free time, I love to watch movies. I just like to chill. I like to sleep, watch movies, and probably read a book.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely relaxing.
Yes. Stay relaxed, y'all.
And stay
relax.
reading. Please.
That's a big one.
So, let's get into something a little fun. What's your zodiac sign, and do you think it matches your personality?
Christian.
Praise the Lord.
Okay. All ye saints. Because, so I do identify as Christian, but to the earth, I'm a Scorpio.
Okay.
Because you gotta watch out sometimes with the zodiacs, because
You get too deep in
they get too deep and they start idolizing it. We ain't got time
I
for
was
people
just
that
about
idolize
to
that.
say, idolizing, you'll get into the stars and the moon and be forgetting about the Lord.
The Lord. You gotta
Jehovah
stay
God.
on it. Yeah, so Christian, but to the earth, I'm a Scorpio. And do I think it matches my personality?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. They do research. Okay? So of course they tell me about myself. That's why you gotta watch out. That's why you
And
gotta
I
watch
never
out.
knew you were a Scorpio. I thought, because maybe I didn't think like the other side of Scorpios. I always hear like the dark side of Scorpio. Yeah, the dark side of Scorpio. Yeah,
No,
but you might.
I'm that good Scorpio.
Okay, right. Right. Okay, let's remember she said that. Okay, so do you enjoy traveling, and what's your dream destination?
I love to travel.
Mhm.
I love to get away. Once again, that's that relaxing part of me. Like, I have to go get poured into, because a lot of the times I pour out to everybody else, but traveling do that for me. It pours back into me. And then one place, I really want to go to Egypt. On one of my birthdays, I'm going to Egypt.
Speak it, girl.
I'm speaking it. I'm going.
It seems like we're just supposed to be there.
I need to go be with my ancestors.
Yes, like I see like the pyramids and just like all of that, like ancient times. I feel like it's just a part of like all of our history.
No, for sure. Like, quick story. I went to the Apex Museum where they have our history, and there was one quote that said, "Don't let them start with slavery." Why? Because we were kings and queens before we was in captive. Okay. So that's one part that really stuck with me, and that really motivates me. Because one thing about it is I'm a queen, and they can't change that about me.
I always knew I was a princess or whatever, but queen eat down.
Okay.
I used to be like, I'm a Disney princess. I'm really one for real in life.
In real life.
Queen. So yeah.
Okay.
Fuck that Disney.
I'm trying to tell you.
So that's good though. That's really good that you want to go somewhere and explore like more of just that side of the world, just see how, aligns with your culture.
Yes.
So I love that, girl.
That's very important. Knowing your history is very important, especially in the things that you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
History is very important.
Definitely. So I know you like to read books, but do you prefer books over movies or music?
Now, I gotta go with the movies.
Movies.
I have to go with the movies. I grew up on the movies. I gotta stay with the movies.
You're right. And you're into production and producing and creating. So I feel like movies, when you're into that side of stuff now, movies kind of give you like that spunk. It give you like thoughts like, oh, I wonder how they took that shot.
Like what they,
Oh, exactly. I know how they did.
you're like, ooh, I feel her.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel her through the screen. That's how I want it to be. I want people to be captivated. I want people to feel me. My story. I have a story, okay?
Definitely.
And I want people to feel that.
I love it. Love it. So let's get into the story side of Coriana Ali, right?
Okay.
So what do you do for work and do you enjoy it?
Okay, so I actually have 2 jobs.
She work.
I work, okay? So I have a 3 to 8, which is the part-time job that I do to keep up, of course, with my bills. And then you have the production side and the artist side. So I'm either on set or I'm the producer or production assistant. So that's what I do. Sometimes you have to sacrifice. You have to start somewhere and then build up. So that's what I do. Do I enjoy it? Do I enjoy the first part a little bit?
Yeah.
It's not what I want to do,
but it's helping.
But I enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It helps to get where I want to be. And then the second part, yes, being an artist and being a producer, I enjoy that. That is my element. If you know me and I'm working and you see me work, I'm in my element.
Period.
I'm flowing. Okay?
Poetry.
Poetry. I'm still that. I was still that.
Poetry all day. I love that though because I like how you said you're sacrificing right now because that's what I feel like we have to do these days.
Yeah.
Like you have to do what's necessary to get to where you're trying to be.
Absolutely.
And anywhere God guides you, He will provide you.
Absolutely.
So love that girl.
Yup.
So speaking of jobs, because you got 2 on.
Okay. 2 jobs.
What is your dream job?
I believe I'm living in it. My dream job is to be a producer. And I'm living in that because this platform is going to stretch me. Like, this is my production.
This is yours. Coriana.
Look, side note. Look, this is my production, and this platform is going to allow me to stretch me and my creativity to the viewers out there. So, I'm living in it.
I'm inspired.
I'm pursuing it.
Yeah, like you're not waiting.
I'm not waiting.
I love that for you. Damn, I done got inspired. I don't need to wait either. We don't need to wait.
We don't wait.
No.
I mean, you do have that period where you do need to soak in a lot of information, but then it comes that time of, we're not waiting.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
Definitely. Not waiting on my turn. I'm showing up. This is what I do. Check it out on my channel.
Okay, period.
Period. So, with that being said, was this always your dream job, or just how did you come about this?
Ooh. Okay, so funny story. I have a lot of stories. I didn't realize that this was going to be my career or my dream job, but I always had a feeling. And I have a wonderful grandma, okay? Get you a grandma, a praying grandma, and a grandma that's going to speak it, okay? So when I was young, my grandma always asked me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I said, oh, Granny, I want to be a police officer. Then she'll, like, a couple days or a couple months go by, she said, what you want to be when you grow up? A doctor. Like, it always changed. I wanted to be a lawyer. One time I wanted to be a cashier at the Piggly Wiggly.
Girl. They look cool.
They cool. You know what I'm saying? When you little, I like to press the buttons and you want to doop. Like, that noise was so interesting to me. So my grandma was just like, well, why don't you be an actress? I said, ooh, Granny, I'm going to be an actress. And so I didn't know when to pursue it, but I always knew that it was coming because I did choir, band, orchestra, drill team. I did all the theater. I did all of that.
Yeah.
So it was coming, but it had to be me to realize that this is what I wanted to do.
Yes, I love that. So would you say that's what inspired you to do this career? Is your grandma? And just like all of the things you did along the way, gaining your different skills in theater.
Yeah, I think my grandma inspired me to become this actress and tell my story because she always said that I had one. And of course, the industry encouraged me and inspired me. Like I grew up on Tyler Perry disc. Okay, me and my mama
on the play.
Okay, on the play, please. Okay, and then on Dreamgirls, like my girlies out there know it's Dreamgirls all day, every day. Okay, Dreamgirls. So I grew up with that, and that was a connection that me and my mother had, and I always wanted to keep that connection.
I love that.
So that's a part of it. So I can say my grandma and my mom.
Okay, what about Dreamgirls? Like, what is it about Dreamgirls that have you on in
the art? It was, of course, Jennifer Hudson, Beyonce, and Anika. Did I say her name right? I hope so.
It's all right.
I believe so. I believe so. I hope so because people be sleeping on her, and she not to be slept on
at all.
Okay, Miss Princess and the
We
Frog.
know who you're talking about. Okay, we know the princess,
Miss Princess. But Dreamgirls was like one of the movies that I could not just get my eyes off of for some odd reason, especially when it came to the music, the artists that played the characters, of course, like the whole story was just so beautiful to me.
I gotta go rewatch it.
You have to, and then you have to sing along. So if you watch it with me, there's no more watching it. We're in the movie. We are the characters. We're singing and we're saying the words. Okay, so that's Dreamgirls for you.
Get into character, and I'm showing you my range. Okay, I love that. So you have had different roles in Country Wayne skits. How has that experience been?
So I actually, this is what networking does for you. Okay, so I was a mentee to a producer that does Country Wayne, and she needed like a character, and she needed an assistant, and I'm like, I'm your assistant. I could play that role, and two, this is what I want to do. This is my art. So I played a role of an assistant on the Country Wayne skits, and y'all can go back to Facebook and watch that. For that opportunity. Thank you so much. So how was it? It was really, 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 really beautiful to see myself on the platform, because you don't realize how like you are good and you are worth it until you actually see yourself. And I'm like, ooh, that just puts some more like fire to me. Come on, I can do this. People, like, I would read the comments. They said, don't read the comments. I was reading the comments. They said, like, I was eating it up. They was like, oh, she about to take her job. I said, oh, yeah, about to take her job. And they was like, oh, she's so beautiful. And I was like, thank you. I was like, I was eating them comments up because they had everything great to say. So thank y'all, the people in the comments. So
that's good. I'm glad that you had the opportunity, and I know there is more to come.
Absolutely. There is more.
Period. So what has been the most rewarding part of this journey for you?
The most rewarding part is learning myself.
Oh,
I think that's the best part because I'm in training and my coach teaches us how to be human first. And a lot of people don't know how to be human. So that is like a point that you should take. Learn yourself first, love yourself, and then you can pour into others. Like, if you don't know yourself, then you can't pour into nobody else.
Right.
Because you stuck.
You're trying to figure it out.
You're stuck. Yeah, you're stuck and trying to figure it out. So if you know yourself, you know, and you are going to help other people navigate. So knowing myself and knowing what I love to do, knowing what I like and what I don't like, how I'm going to operate on production when I look at other producers, when I'm working with them, knowing that is going to create this. It's going to create product for my people, my viewers.
Gotcha. I love that. So with you talking about knowing yourself and you've been learning that and you're standing in that, I know this year you talked about your theme, which is identify and investigate. So tell us more about that.
Okay, so identify and investigate 2025. Oh yeah, that's all me, baby. So I had to get in a mind space of identifying what's going on, so being present. So because when you go around life, sometimes you're not present.
Right.
You're not present at all. Majority of the times. So I wanted to work on being present and being like, oh, I'm happy at this moment. Oh, I'm sad at this moment, so that I can control my emotions and how I think. books really help y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, read y'all a book.
Yeah. Learning that emotional intelligence is a big thing.
It's such a big thing. It's such a big thing. And investigating, like you have to dig up, like, why am I doing this? Why do I act out? Or why did this happen to me?
What are my triggers?
What are my triggers? Am I taking accountability for myself, or did this person do it and I have a right to feel the way I feel? Okay, so I have to identify and investigate what's going on in my life so that I can continue to navigate through the challenges that we think are negative, but they're really good challenges.
And I love how you said it about your feelings, because feelings are valid. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's feelings are almost most likely valid. It's just about understanding, like you said, identifying and investigating, like where it's coming from, the trigger, because sometimes you might be in the wrong.
You might be.
And you have to take the accountability, but when you're in the right, you got to validate your feelings.
Yes,
and for yourself. Someone is not going to do that for you all the time.
And then you got to figure out how to say it. Because if you come off yelling at me,
just give me a second.
Just give me 1 second so that I can take you in without yelling back at you, okay? So yeah, it's definitely the delivery when it comes to things like that.
Okay, protecting your energy at that same time.
Take my peace.
So right now we've talked about so many different things. I love how you spoke about identifying and investigating. That's like T. That's T. Okay. So what is your biggest focus right now?
My biggest focus right now is executing. That is my biggest focus. Like, I feel like this is my year of execution. So that's my biggest focus.
Okay. Just do it.
Just do it. Like, you got all the resources, you have the tools, God's with you. Use it. Execute.
Okay, you're calling me out. I know. Do it.
Be like, yeah, I was trying, but like, you know what I'm saying, I gotta start over again. But like, it's okay. Do it. Just do it. Like, yeah.
For sure. It's definitely okay to start over. So clock that. Write that down.
Write it down. It's always okay to reset and rebrand. It's always good.
Yeah. So what's something you've learned about yourself recently?
One thing I learned not to sleep on myself. Don't sleep on yourself. And I'm saying this not in a cocky way, but like, I slept on myself. Why? Because I can do the things that God gave me to do. Like, I had the tools, I had the resources. Like, I would sleep. Like, I was waiting on somebody to edit my videos.
Yeah.
One day I just sat there and I'm like, you're creative. Just do it.
Just figure it out.
Why I come up with a whole list of like creativity? Like, I did that. So why you sleep on yourself? Don't sleep on yourself when you know you got it.
Yeah.
Don't wait on nobody else because nobody else gonna do it for you. So I was tired of waiting. That was my big thing. I was tired of waiting. And I was like, you know what? No, we're just gonna go do it. I know how I like it.
Okay.
So execution. That's the focus.
Love that. I love that. I'm glad. That's the message. That's it for the year. Don't sleep on yourself.
Don't sleep on yourself.
Just do it. All right. So do you believe in fate or creating your own destiny? Which we kind of just got the answer, but I still want to hear from you.
I believe that God created a path for all of us. So I don't believe that you create your own destiny. I feel like God will let you know when to move, how to move, and when to go.
Okay. Love that. We love the Lord. Let's just take a pause for Jesus, honey. Our Heavenly Father, for God, honey. All right. So what motivates you to keep going when things get tough? Because I know it can get hard sometimes. And we say don't second guess ourselves and all this stuff. But when you're creative, you be like, is this good enough? So what motivates you to keep going when things do get tough?
Because yourself is your biggest critic. Okay? Yourself will get in the way of you. And I've done that a lot of times. Okay? I'd be like, no, I can't do it. Yes, you can. No, I can't. I'm not going to do it. So yourself will put you in a lot of trouble if you just don't go. So what keeps me motivated is I have a family. I'm like the first generation of my family to go to college, finish college, and literally just like to go out and explore the world. Yeah. So I want my nieces and nephews, because I have 3 beautiful nephews and 2 beautiful nieces, and I want them to know that they can go out and explore. And if I do that, even though it's scary, I'm gonna go do it. Yeah. I want that for them. I want this life for them. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, we don't grow up with much. Some of us don't grow up with much. but we're grateful for what we do have and what we can get to. Mm-hmm. So I want to make sure that they know that they can get to it, or they can reach it, they can touch it.
It's not out of their.
It's not out of their. It's not out of their reach. They can go get it if they want it.
I love that. Period. Keep doing that, because see, a lot of times, like you said, people don't go out and explore stuff because of where they grew up, mm-hmm. or how, you know, the world is set up. So keep being that example.
And that was me for the longest, because I was really, really scared to go even outside. Okay,
yeah.
Be back before the street lights get on. Okay, so I'm happy that I had to push myself to go out and explore and live this life that I want, because mm-hmm. ain't nobody gonna do it for us. So I really wanted that.
Okay, well that folks said, damn right, I like the life I live. Okay. I want some negative to positive. Hey. Okay. All right, so we're about to get into the hot seat.
Are we not already?
No.
No?
So, yeah. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get into it. Hot seat, Coriana Ali. So, who is your celebrity crush?
I don't have a celebrity crush, but I do have a husband, and his name is Christopher Brown. How you doing? That's my man, okay?
Residual.
I'm trying to say. I love that for you, because when Say Goodbye, that's the first song I've seen him perform. I was looking at the TV, and I'm like, he's 16 and I'm 25, so y'all do the math.
Right.
So I'm just looking at TV like this. I don't know what's going on, but I just know that's my man. That's my man. Him right there.
He's singing to me. He wasn't saying goodbye to me.
Yeah, he wasn't saying goodbye to me. He was saying goodbye to her so he can come to me.
Right. So what is your favorite color?
My favorite color? Yellow.
And it looks good on you.
Thank you.
Okay. Real classy. Love it. What's the last song you listened to? What you was around to?
It was Taste by Coco Jones.
Taste? I haven't heard that one.
She killed it. A lot of people sleep on Coco. I ain't gonna fake. Y'all need to stop sleeping on her. Like,
Coco. I gotta listen to that. And I love her in the New Bel Air.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And I listen to some of her stuff, but like I need to go listen, because now I'm gonna go listen.
You have to go listen. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people sleep on her. Don't sleep on her, because she her.
That girl.
She that girl. Okay, and she knows she that girl.
Shout out to Coco. So, texting or calling?
Texting or call me. Call me. Because I'm one of them people that will literally take, if I know you and I feel like you got an attitude through the phone, we going back and forth in that text message. I'm going to call you with an attitude. So, yes, please call me.
I send voice memos, baby. I get in the booth.
You get in the booth?
I don't got time for all that text, man. You know?
Get in the booth.
I'll get in the booth. Hey, so what I'm saying is,
yeah, I know that's right.
Single or talking?
Ooh, that is hot. But I'm single.
So you ain't taken by nobody?
I'm not taken by nobody. I'm single.
You ain't getting took. Ain't no blocks being spun.
I mean,
the people just want to know, because there might be somebody watching like, oh, I know my brother might.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm single. I'm focusing on my career right now. But if, somebody do want to, come talk to me, I'm available. I'll talk to you.
Come and talk to Get at my girl.
Okay.
Period. So, how do you balance your relationships?
Ooh, balancing relationships is really, really tough, especially when it comes to like friendships, relationships. Growing up with friendships and relationships, I always ended up being by myself. I feel like there's a point where you do outgrow people, and a lot of people think differently, so you kind of just distance yourself around them people. So yeah. I handle them pretty good because I be by myself. I won't say I be by myself, but if it's not about work or like something that we're both interested in, and if we can't grow together, and you still stuck back there in high school, we gotta move on. We gotta keep growing. There's no time to be stagnant.
Yeah, I got you. I love that though, that you acknowledge that that you're standing on business.
Okay, standing on big business.
Okay, so we know this answer already, y'all. But Dream Girls or Sparkle?
What you think?
Dream girl.
Of course. Okay, of course. So if they make a Dream Girls too, you know what I'm saying?
Put her in there.
I can be somebody's daughter.
could giving very youthful. Black don't do what?
Don't crack at all. I'm only 25.
But still, you don't even give 25.
I don't?
No.
Oh, that's good. Drop in the comments how old y'all think I owe.
She already
I already said it. But how old would y'all think I am though? Like if you take a first look at me, how old would you think I was? I even know I
want to know.
already said it. Gosh.
We want to know. They still gonna put something in there.
They're gonna put something in there. They're gonna put something in there.
So what is your biggest passion?
My biggest passion? My biggest passion is serving. So as a producer, I get to serve. So I get to create. I can create jobs for people. I can go be handy with other producers. Say if you need this move, I'm gonna go ahead and move it for you so that you can focus on what your task is.
Right.
So my biggest passion is to serve.
You can do every level.
I can do every level. I won't get frustrated. Like if it's overwhelming, you won't see it. It's like serving.
Yes.
I can do it.
I love that. I just want to expand on that a little bit. So, what makes serving, like, what is that? Because in today's world, it's just a lot be going on.
Yeah.
So, how did you get to just want to serve and be of service to somebody?
When you serve, it's beneficial for both parties. When you serve, of course, you know, if I'm helping you, you get that help. If I'm, you know, in that serving position, you learning, you're picking up on what's going on. So that when you serve, you're also intaking and that's like, you know, soaking up what's going on around you. You're learning. You're learning. Keep learning. Whatever you want to do, like get a mentor. For real. Like that's a big part of life is getting a mentor and letting them know what you want to do so they can get you where you need to be.
I love that. Yes, that's good. We love it. So, what is a habit or mindset that changed your life?
A habit that changed my life, reading. Getting back to reading really changed my life. Only because it's a lot of knowledge in books. They hide knowledge in the books.
I know you got to share the books with the girls.
Books. So I'm currently reading The Awe of God, and I want to know. I think it's the Diary of a CEO, the 33 Laws of Business and Life.
Put me on.
Put you on?
Yeah, we gotta read it. So we gotta get into it. I think you're gonna have to do a book.
We're gonna have to do a book blog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the books in there for y'all so y'all know. Yes, make sure that y'all reading because and as you're reading, make sure that you're applying what is true to you. Okay.
Say that again. What's true to who?
What's true to you.
All right now.
Okay.
Got it. Clock it. So, what advice would you give to someone starting out in their content creation or pursuing their dreams?
Get in the environment so that you can learn and then apply. Just do it. It is scary. It is nerve-wracking. You are your biggest critic, but just do it because you don't know where that one little take will get you.
Yeah, period. What is the best piece of advice that you've received?
I got two. One piece of advice came from my coach. He said, "You have one life. You have one choice. You have one life. You have. Let me say this to the camera. You have one life. So make great decisions. Like, don't let nobody take anything from you. Like,
that's so
don't do that."
I love your coach. You gotta share him with us too.
I mean, I would, but you know.
Okay, not right now.
Yeah. The second advice is build your brand. You have to build your brand before you get to the next levels, the big levels. You have to build yourself.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't believe in yourself, then why would you expect somebody else to?
Yeah.
So build your brand. You have one life.
That's good. That's great, Ashley. Thank you for that.
You need it.
Noted. So, what's a challenge that you faced and how did you overcome it?
A challenge, and this might be sounding so repetitive, but was my biggest challenge, and I'm probably still am my biggest challenge because, like I said, you can get in the way of yourself. Okay, you can definitely get in the way of yourself. So, with that challenge yourself right back.
Right.
So, if your mind is saying one thing, and you're not in agreement with it, and your spirit is not in agreement, like your flesh can say one thing, but your spirit is gonna tell you what's really true.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Like you can really feel it. So, the biggest challenge was myself and could still possibly be myself. But it's okay to keep overcoming and working it out and
never stop trying.
Yeah, just never stop trying.
Yeah. I love that.
Like, hey.
Cut it in the front.
Right, like, hey.
All right, so now we're gonna get into some questions from the audience.
Okay, audience. Okay, viewers.
So Timothy wants to know. We already know this, Timothy, but you want to know what's a movie you can rewatch?
Okay, I'm gonna try to say something different. I'm gonna try to say something different. Say something different. Okay, what's a movie that I can rewatch? I could rewatch all the Avatars and all the Hunger Games.
Oh, you love movies. If you can sit and rewatch
Avatar,
girl, I can go take a nap, wake
I'm
up,
trying to tell you.
dinner, Avatar still
on. It's still on. Like literally, like it took me like 2 days to complete the Hunger Games.
Ooh.
But I can rewatch them.
But the Hunger Games it down. It make me a little sad though.
It do. It makes me. I'll be bawling.
Yeah.
I would bawl. I'm a crier. Like I'm so sensitive.
I love being emotional.
Me too.
I'm a professional crier, and there's nothing wrong with that.
And period.
So Linda wants to know, do you have any guilty pleasures?
Now why would I share that with y'all?
Linda said.
And she said what she said.
She said she wanted to know what's tea. Guilty pleasures can be anything.
It can. I know. I'm an ice eater, and I love to watch people eat ice. ASMR. Eating food, and it's like a certain type too, because a lot of people be doing too much, so you can't do too much. Because I do hate smacking. That's the weird part. It's like I hate smacking,
but I want to watch you eat.
But I want to watch you eat because the food looks so good, and it looks so good. And next thing you know, I'm eating a seafood boil. Okay,
girl, I swear, and I want sauce, a lot of sauce.
And you don't forget that lemon. You gotta put that lemon on it.
That's how I got put on the Wingstop, watching somebody eat it, and I'm like, is it that good? Let me go and see.
Let's go see, because they be tearing it up,
and it's good. If you get the right things. If you get the right wings. So, Janae, hey girl, wants to know, what gift do you bring to the entertainment and content industry?
I bring myself.
I'm
a gift.
I was hoping you saying something like that.
That's what I said. I'm a gift. I'm rare. Raw. Like, I have no filter. Like, I have no filter. Like, I'm unique. Like, I bring myself as a gift. I'm a blessing.
Yeah, say it again, girl. What?
I'm a blessing.
Clock it, and so are you. So don't forget it.
Don't forget
ever.
You are a blessing.
Period. Well, I have enjoyed this. Yes, let's give it up for Coriana.
So much fun. This was so much fun.
This was good.
I love this.
We have to do this again.
We have to.
More.
I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna have to go round 2, round 3. We're gonna do this again.
We got it coming, so y'all definitely need to leave some questions and anything else y'all want to know about my girl, Coriana Ali. So that is a wrap for today. If you have enjoyed this conversation, drop a comment below and let Coriana know your biggest takeaway, okay? And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Absolutely. Trust me, there's more to come. And we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Love y'all. Bye. What's up, family? I hope that you enjoyed that video and that you come back for more. Yes, make sure that you like and subscribe. And I do want to say thank you, Jaira B, for hosting.
Thank you for having me.
This is what networking does for you. So if you think that something is stopping you, it's nothing, because you have people, you have yourself and resources. Definitely. So I really just want to say thank you for being here with me and for me and believing in me.
Of course.
Where can we find you at?
Yes, so you can find me me on all social media platforms at I am Jira B, and I'm sure my girl will put it on the screen for you. So yes, let's connect. I'm a strength coach. I have a podcast coming out soon, author and a publicist. So I work in a lot of different industries. So just hit me up.
Did y'all see what she do? Y'all see why I picked her to be the host? Cause she do it for real.
Period. I'm gonna have a TV show one day. Shout out to my girl.
And we gonna do it, okay?
I produce it. 5 episodes written out so I can know my thoughts. And I got that. Now it's like, okay, let me put it in my Notion so I can be organized like this style. Right here. And you can see the vision. But now what are we doing?
Okay. Don't do it, okay?
I produce You just say, what you was gonna do? New vlog coming? You just say we can do that. What you was talking about?
Oh, you
young, beautiful, and brings a raw, unfiltered personality. Damn, I'm sorry. You know I want to be perfect. That's my unfiltered. I got it. I got it. I love that.
like, hey.
Cut it in the front.
Right,
You
like,
know.
hey.